In this module, we are going to discuss about indent in Android. My name is Terence Thomas. My roll number 18 UBC 148. An indent is a simple message object that is used to communicate between Android components such as activities, content providers, broadcast receivers, and services. They are used to transfer data between activities. And they can be used for starting a new activity using start activity method. There are basically two types of indents. Basically, explicit intent and an implicit intent. An explicit intent is used to connect the internal world of an application, such as start activity or send data between two activities. To start new activity, we have to create intent object and pass sources activity and the source activity. Nextly, what is an implicit intent? Implicit intent do not directly specify the Android components which should be called. It only specifies the action to be performed. It is going to connect the outside application such as call, mail, phone, and see any website in the internet, etc. An implicit intent can be used to traverse to any link in the internet, while an explicit intent is used to traverse within the application. Next, we move on to the live demonstration of both implicit and explicit intent. This is the live demonstration of explicit intent. We place a relative layout, Android, we need to import this particular thing to this using the alt and at least. We have successfully imported. We need to set the layout width and height. Layout height as match parent and layout width as match parent. Within the relative layer, I place a button. We give the corresponding explicit intent to this button. So we need to set the layout width as match parent, layout height as match parent for the button, and also we need to give the ID for the button, which has an important significance in this equation in case of indents. And I give the ID for the button as B1. Okay, this is the XML page, and we're moving on to main activities.java. And within the Java page, I create the button object. Button C is equal to, in brackets I begin this button, find view by ID. r.id dot is the ID of the button. This then semicolon at the end. Give the listener for the button. Again, the on-click function of the listener. I created the intent object, and then I is equal to main activity. This is the first page of the intent, comma SCC activity. This is the target activity page for class. Next, we call the start activity method and pass values to the target piece extra function. I dot put extra function. Within that, pass the key value of that value as message and comma a variable that stores value. It will be v, and again call the start activity function. and this value of variable v is, let it be string v is equal to Pablo, the value of the variable v. Nextly, we need to import a new activity, that is secActivity.class. That should be an empty activity. The name of the activity is secActivity. Finish. We have a secActivity.java and activity_sec.xml. We place the XML page as it is. We are not including anything on the XML page. In the secActivity.java, I place indent object creation. Then I is equal to indent plus alt plus enter. I have successfully imported that. Now to store the value passed to this page, I use string variable a is equal to I dot get string extra and pass the key value message. Nextly, we use a toast to print that value passed to this page. Toast make text in the make text function, and within the make text function we will specify the secActivity dot this comma the value of the variable passed to this page and comma how long the toast should be, that is toast dot length long, let it be length long. You can either have length underscore long or length underscore short for the time duration. Dot show semicolon. We can run this particular program at the end of this video. Nextly, we move on to the live demonstration of implicit intent. Let's begin the live demonstration of an implicit intent. Firstly, we need to design our XML page. We need to place relative layout for our XML page, Android, layout height and layout width. Before that, we need to import that relative layout pressing Alt plus Enter. Okay, we need to set the layout height as match parent and layout width as match parent. Within the layout, we need to place a button, and it's also a match parent. Can be also a wrap content also. Nextly, we need to place the ID of the button, let it be v1, and thereafter we need to place the text of the button, let it be submit. Okay, moving on to main activity.java. Within the main activity, we need to create the object of the button. Button S is equal to button find view by ID path.id.e1. Thereafter, we need to give listener to the button.
Set on click listener, new, view on click listener. We need to place the implicit intent code within the on-click function. We are determined to give implicit intent to the button. Let I equal to new intent action view, comma, we need to place the link we need to traverse within this. And we need to call the start activity method. This is the code of implicit intent. Hereafter, we are going to run the implicit as well as the explicit intent in the following part of the video.
This is the output of an explicit intent. We have a button which is in match parent layouted width and layout height is match parent. On clicking the button, we reached a page where Pablo, the value passed from the first page to the second activity, is printed in the form of a toast. This is the output of an implicit intent. We have a button submit which is layouted as match parent. On clicking the button, we have a pop-up menu in order to select the browser to go to the link in the internet. That here it is google.com. Hence, we have traversed to the site in the internet.